For the last several years, my friends and I have smoked fish together. This is quite a process, and I would like to share it with you. This begins as soon as we are able to fish for salmon, and over the course of the summer, we fish, gather, and freeze as much salmon as possible. Some of us float the Kenai River, set net at the Kasilof River, or dip net on the Copper River for salmon. As our freezers fill up, the season turns to fall and the termination dust appears on the Chugiak Mountains. We begin the process of smoking salmon. The salmon have been taken out of the freezers and have begun to thaw. We gather together to fillet the salmon into long strips that will be hung in the smokehouse. After we have done this, to all the salmon, usually 30 to 50 fish, the tubs of fish strips are ready for brining. The brine we use is a 5-minute recipe that contains brown sugar, salt, soy sauce, and garlic powder. When a potato can float in the solution, the salinity of the brine is ready. The smokehouse has been readied and the firewood is stacked by the wood stove in preparation of hanging the salmon strips for smoking. As we put batches of salmon strips into the brine for 5 minutes, we hang all the fish in the smokehouse to set for 24 hours before we start the fire. The fish is smoked for 3 days and then taken down and froze until we gather again for the next step. We get together again to finish up. We cut the salmon into pint jar-sized pieces, add jalapenos and a splash of olive oil. Stuff the jar and put the lid on, and repeat this until all the fish is jarred, and several cases are ready to be put in the pressure cookers. After all the jars of fish have been cooked and the jars and lids have been cleaned, several hours have passed. We divide up the cases and have the best smoked salmon to share with family and friends for the next year, until we start the process over again.